Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Grizzlies Bias preview. This is our third episode. I guess we're not going to be counting them because we're probably running a lot. But this is kind of like a part two in a way. I mean, because we're going back-to-back into the Rockets. And, I don't really like back-to-backs in the NBA, but I got to say, two back-to-back games against the Rockets is a good one because I like playing the Rockets. Last night was another beautiful night for Grizzly fans. I mean, this one just meant so much more though because this is the return of 12 ski Ja came back, and I thought he had a good performance. He's the first quarter was awesome. I mean, he had that poster on Kevin Martin or KJ Martin, and
crazy.
I was like, oh yeah, okay, he's back. But before we start though on the whole game, what was your whole opinion on Ja's return, Brad?
Hey, it's a parade in my city, yeah. Hey, that's what I gotta say, man. It's a parade in my city, yeah. That's what I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say, really.
But also, not only the Ja return, we got the dub. Jaren balled out again. He's averaging 30 in his last 5.
Crazy.
And on top of things, I was going to wear the shirt today. I couldn't find it. But we're back-to-back Southwest champs. And
yes, sir.
I wanted to wear the Southwest champ shirt today. I couldn't find it, though. But, yeah, back-to-back Southwest champs. First time in franchise history. I think it might have been was it our first time last year winning it? I can't remember. One of our only times.
No,
because
the
Spurs were dominating out. The Spurs dominated our conference for so long,
yeah.
And the Mavs did too. So we're fairly new we're fairly new franchise, so we never really got to that point.
Yeah.
Even with the good grit and grind teams that we did have, we never were a Southwest champ. I'm pretty sure, just because we had some dominant teams in our conference. But
yeah.
Back-to-back Southwest champs. I get it doesn't mean much in the NBA to win your division, but to me it kind of does. I still look at it as an accomplishment. It means something that you're winning your division and that you're one of the top teams in the West. And Grizzlies are they got me in a good mood right now. Quick recap of last night's game. I'll give the Rockets credit. They played pretty good. They were a competitive team last night. They gave us a really good game. The thing that we did say in our preview is the rebounds. It kept them in the game. It kept them in that game. And I'll be honest, from watching the Rockets, I kind of understand why they get rebounds. It's because they don't hit a lot of threes. They shoot a lot of threes, but they're not a good team at hitting them.
That is true.
And that leads to a lot of long rebounds. But the fact that they're athletic, they're fast, young, they're able to get the rebounds over a good amount of guys on our squad.
They had 12 more than us last night. They had 48. We had 36. That's a lot.
Can't happen. This can't happen. Now, would it happen if we had Steven Adams, Brandon Clark? Hell no.
No.
But
fuck no.
It can't. It just can't happen either way. Like, we cannot get that dominated on the board side of things. But for the Rockets, I feel like off the top of my head, Sagoon was the guy who played the best game to me.
Probably.
Against us, because I ain't gonna lie, Sagoon's one of my favorite players. Just in general, I'm a big fan of his game, and we got lucky he did foul out because Ja had a huge play at the end of the game with the charge that took him out the game and pretty much got to the point where we were able to seal it.
Yeah.
We once again had good performances from. Well, Ja had a good. Obviously, Ja came back. He had a solid performance with the limited minutes that he had, but Jaren had another dominant performance.
Insane.
I felt Kennard had another good game off the bench. Like this,
Kennard had
squad
13.
Everybody's clicking. Lofton came in, and I'm gonna be honest, Lofton. He's coming into the game and he's showing us a little something each time. He's showing that he should be in the NBA. He should be a rotational player.
He just has to really he's gotta I understand he doesn't have much NBA experience, but he's just gotta slow down the fouls, because that's what really got him out the game last night was just he kept fouling, and Jenkins was like, all right, man, you're coming back off.
I ain't gonna lie though, that coast to coast fast break he had. That was a beautiful play from Lofton.
It was.
But outside, another overall great performance. It was great to see Ja back. Obviously, he's playing with a lot of emotions. He had Kari even say the popular line, "It's a parade inside my city." Yeah. But we're feeling great as Grizzly fans, and tomorrow we happen to play the same team in the same building, the Houston Rockets. Now, this is going to be kind of short and simple because there's not much we can really say if we just literally play these dudes and what's the weaknesses, what's the strengths. We kind of know. And at the end of the day, it's rebounding. That's the main one. We struggled on rebounds again. And Ja even said in his post game, we cannot allow it to happen. We have to be able to get boards. And then low-key, when on the Rocket side of things, I always say with the Rockets, they take shots they're not capable of. Their shot selection is really poor.
Yeah.
I see like Jabari Smith and KPJ take certain shots that like I don't know, like they're Curry or Game or something. Like at the end of the day, they shouldn't be taking like I feel like every time I watch the Rockets, they have at least 2 air balls and like a shot that just hit straight backboard. They take so many bad shots. So Grizzlies gotta keep forcing them to take them shots because obviously I want to have them games as a Grizzlies fan where I'm watching us put 100% of every defensive possession and we're just making them earn every single shot. Yep. If you could do that against the Rockets, because when it comes to these games, these gritty NBA games, I feel like a lot of them start with great defense and good rebounding because eventually your offense is going to start clicking at some point. Your NBA team, the Grizzlies have been a pretty hot team. I would say like they've been consistently offensively lately. Yeah. So if they just get the job done on the boards and defensively, their offense is going to come together eventually at some point in the game. But that's what I gotta say about tomorrow game.
For sure. Tomorrow, dude. I'm just excited. You know, like we said, like we just played them yesterday in our house. We're gonna play them again in our house tomorrow. Like Steve said, like I said early in the episode, we had 48 rebounds. They had 48 rebounds. We had 36. That's 12. That's a difference of 12. Like if we can, I understand it's hard because we don't have Steven Adams. We don't have, Brandon Clark. Like we don't have the guys that are the guys that get our rebounds. We have Xavier Tillman and Jaren, and that's about it. Ja is one of the better rebounding guards in the NBA. So it's good to have him back as well. I'm not saying, that's gonna cure our rebounding problems right now, but I mean it'll definitely help. And then also just seeing Ja back. Is it? If he's just starting tomorrow? Like he probably should.
I don't know. He might not again. He might go like 3 games where he comes off the bench, which is fine. Just slowly get him back in. End of the day, to me, if he's not starting for the first few games back, that's fine with me. I just want him ending the games with us. If he's ending the games, that's what matters. If he's closing them out with us, that's what matters. So if that's happening, I don't mind if he's going off the bench for the first few games. That's fine.
For sure. And then we didn't have Dylan Brooks last night, like we predicted. Jalen Green was gonna have a big night, like Steve said. He was gonna have a field day. He had 32, 10 of 18 shooting. If we have Dylan Brooks tomorrow, I mean, I honestly don't think he's gonna get. I'm gonna say Dylan Brooks holds him to under 25 points tomorrow. I'm gonna say it.
Honestly, Jalen Green, he's one of those guys that Dylan can hold to like 15 if he wanted to. But I think that I'd say Jalen Green gonna have like 22 on some pretty mid efficiency.
Yeah. And then what I'm also looking forward to is just more of our young guys who are stepping up. Roddy last night too had another decent game, 13 points, 25 minutes. I mean, not the best game, but I mean he's providing production still. He's still getting better every game, it seems like. Also, guys like Lofton, like we were just talking about, I don't know how much he's going to get time for tomorrow. I was kind of surprised at the time he got yesterday, but I mean we're just going to have to see what happens and unfolds tomorrow. I want to see him in because, I mean, like we said, like we were impressed with what we saw. What I said was it was just about the fouls really that took him out of that game yesterday. But I was impressed nonetheless from him. Like it's just funny because you wouldn't expect a guy like his build, I guess, to be that athletic. Like he's super athletic.
From what I know, when he was growing up, he was a point guard.
Yeah.
A lot of his game kind of from being a point guard for a while kind of translated to him changing position, and he just holds part of that into his game, which I love.
Yeah.
Different player, for sure. A player that's what's funny. Roddy and him feel like just players very rare players, and we have 2 of them. We have both of them on the team, and that's why I liked when Jenkins against the Spurs had both of them in the lap at the same time. And I'm pretty sure they were in the lap at the same time at one point in this game.
Yeah.
With Lofton, I feel like it's just certain matchups that Jenkins can put him in.
Sure.
And I hope that I feel like Lofton is taking the best out. He's taking with whatever minutes he's getting, he's using it to the best that he can, and showing Jenkins that I'm a rotational NBA player. I should be here, and I can actually provide an impact. So I'm really happy with what I've seen from Lofton so far.
And then also what was I gonna say? I'm also last night I was seeing too, their pick and roll too. It was like we weren't guarding that good. We weren't guarding that the best. Like they were able to get easy looks off of that. If they were getting inside the paint, they were getting easy kickouts. They might be missing them, but either way, like we gotta get out. We weren't closing out the best on the kickouts, which got them buckets. It's just hustle. We gotta hustle, and we got hey, Dylan Brooks is gonna be back tomorrow, so that'll definitely give us a boost. But I'm just the main 3 things. Just recap what I'm looking for is better rebounding, better hustle on the defensive side, and just us continuing to play with the flow we have on the offensive side, really.
And I guess also one thing I forgot to mention is I feel like when KBJ and Jalen Green went out, which that's obviously their 2 best players.
Sure.
At least on paper, I would consider 2 best players. I like some.
Yep.
When they went out, we didn't take advantage of it. We didn't gain no lead, which Rockets just kind of stay with us. So when those 2 are out, we have to be able to
absolutely
go on some type of run, because once they get in, it's going to make it way harder on us. And obviously Dylan Brooks being here is going to be great for that.
Yeah.
Because we can put Dylan Brooks on the hot hand if that's Jalen Green, if that's KPJ. But when it comes to the two best players being out at one point in the game, you have to take advantage of that. And also the bench production for us in general has to stay consistent like it has for this whole win streak. So we're gonna see. And also, don't you feel like Kennard has like 3 to 4 buzzer beaters with us already, like going to quarters?
Yeah, he had one.
I swear he has.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to feel like if we ever have a buzzer beater situation, like a game winning situation, we might have to get Kennard in the game and just like try to get one off with him, because for some reason he hits a lot of those threes when it comes to the right at the end of the court. And,
so some updated stats. Like right now with us, he's shooting 46.4% from 3 and 94.4% from the line. I know that's not off the most attempts, but I mean, he's still hitting them.
I saw an interview of him before the Rockets game where he was it was at practice. He was talking to the media, and he said like coming to the Grizzlies, it's been different than other teams. Like other teams have obviously told me to be aggressive on shooting, but he said with Memphis it's been completely different. Memphis has kind of been way more like they're being more like strict towards him. They're being like, okay, bro, you got to just air it out. We know how good of a shooter you are. You got to air it out, and obviously it's worked out. I mean, he has been. Desmond Bain shooting as Scott just coming off the bench for us, and he's been such an awesome pickup for us. I mean, like I'm sorry, Danny Green's not providing anywhere near what he's done for us so far. Those second round picks, I'm sure I don't think I'm gonna get a better shooter than those second round picks. This man Kennard's been awesome for us. I did say how he had a tradable contract, because he does. Because we have him for 3 years. But with how he's playing, I don't want to get rid of him. He has to stay on this team, because if he's shooting like this consistently, there's no reason why I would want to get a guy like this off my team. He's still way too talented at the 3-point line.
He's still somewhat. I mean, he's getting up there a little bit, but he's only 26. I mean, he still has some time to get somewhat better. I'm not gonna say a lot better, but he can still get better. I mean, there's ways
I still feel like when he gets off like a pick and roll or he just tries to drive in, I get kind of like, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna break a layup? Like, cause I don't have confidence exactly, because he's a shooter. When he drives in, it might get a little ugly, and it has at times.
And
But maybe the Grizzlies want to add that part to the game. I mean, they did with Desmond Bain, so they obviously know how to expand out to a shooter's game. So maybe we'll see something like that. But really, the asking for Kennard just to come in and shoot, and he's done perfect with that assignment. So I can't appreciate Luke Kennard enough. He's been great.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
I guess that's all we gotta say really. We already know we're picking the Grizzlies to win. We got already predict because I don't think we're gonna go against our team any night. But yeah, we got our teams to win. We got our team winning. I said we're gonna win by 10 last night. Rockets gave us a better game than I thought. So hopefully this game is gonna be the game we win by 10, or by double digits. So
I think
that's about it.
I mean, with Dylan Brooks back, I feel like that is gonna help us a lot. Obviously, getting to defensive rhythm better, since he's such a defensive leader and everything like that on the court. So I'm expecting a little bit bigger of a win than 5 points.
Yeah.
And not what was it that we gave them, 125? I'm expecting maybe like 10 something, but not 125.
But yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, we just continue on this win streak. We're playing great basketball as per usual lately, and Ja's only gonna get more minutes and get more more comfortable being back, and that's just going to help the team out more. So we're going to continue. We're going to see. The game is tomorrow, and after that, we're going to see y'all in the next episode where
I got another
game.
I got another prediction. Ja Morant is going to get another poster tomorrow night. Another poster.
Hope he drops 40 in 20 minutes.
It's a parade in my city. Yeah.
He has like a 49-point game I think I get to see, so we'll like to see him in advance. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode though. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure to give us a like and a subscribe. We're gonna catch y'all for the next preview on against the Hawks. See y'all. Peace.